welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica Lauren and I run the Sunday Jumpstart. It is a paper company. I have stationery, podcasts, blogs, the whole nine. I'm just like a lifestyle, inspirational, productivity girly. So if that's your thing, stay tuned. Today we're just vlogging. I am about to go get a much needed massage. Really trying to take care of my body and do more self-care things. And one of the things that I really wanted to make a priority was just like stretching and getting stretched, like letting somebody else like work out all the kinks and all the knots. So that's what I'm about to do. I just got out the shower, so fresh and so clean. I just wanted to grab my camera and a few other things because I need to get back consistent with YouTube and just showing up in general. I just really got in my head. I don't know what happened. I think it's just from consuming so much content that it makes me second guess myself and just compare, you know, the same old story that we all do. But God keeps leading me to show up and share. But I have to do like a trade-in. Like, okay, in order for me to give, I can't have so much input. I cannot consume so much of what the world is doing. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not necessarily content, just the news, I always say it, like I just wanted my thoughts back. And so the past few weeks have been busy with Kobe's birthday, Will's birthday, just all the things, family in and out of town. And after that, I was just like, let's really get into my spiritual tool bag and really get back into my prayer life, my devotional, really focusing on what I'm thinking about and being in charge of my thoughts and intentional about my thoughts, and not just letting my brain do what she want to do, because my mind go negative really quickly just with anxiety and worries. Just been really, you know, intentional about what I'm feeding myself, taking my vitamins. Like, you know, you see all those, like my 6-month glow up challenge is not, you know, is not that, but it's kind of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never say like I'm glowing up, girl, but I'm just like, enough is enough. I want to show up. I want to just live my best life, and I gotta get the comparison out of the way. So what you're seeing is either the start of a new vlog or me continuing a vlog. I had recorded just a bunch of footage and I was literally about to toss the vlog as I was editing it today, because in it, girl, I got on an outfit, my tummy looked a little blubbery, and I was just in my head like, it's not good enough, it's not good enough. But then I saw a video by Tabitha Brown and just talking to God, just like, girl, post the content. And Maddie James, she also posted something along these lines of just like, do the work, show up in your version of whatever consistency means for you, because there are seasons when you can't do it. And Tab was just saying, like, you know, she started off as just cooking on Facebook Live every day for a few years, and now she can't show up on Facebook Live and cook because she's coming out with her own books, her own food lines, her own air fryers. And she was like, the work that I did then helped create this whole new storyline that I didn't even see coming. And I'm a firm believer in that, and I'm living proof of that. Like when I launched my stationery line, I wasn't super active on social media or any of those things, but the work that I had did when I had my blogs and was showing up every day really laid forth the path for me to be able to launch. Or, you know, when I post a video, it gets views, whatever the case may be. So that really encouraged me to get out of my head, shut down all the noise, and just post when I can, when I feel inspired to, and not necessarily like I'm on this content hamster wheel, because I'm also don't want to burn out, but also just not being afraid to be who I am and show it all. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember being younger and I was just doing whatever, and one of my friends' mom was like, oh, she's so cute, she's so pretty. And my mom and grandma was like, don't tell her that, she thinks she go all that. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, ugh, it shut me down. And so I've learned to dim down. So I think this whole like, oh, I can't show up, or I'll take a few weeks off, is really just me still dimming my light. And recently I'm just like, just get over all of that And it's not unlearning, because if you learn Spanish, you can't unlearn Spanish. Like, it'll always be with you. If you learn how to make spaghetti, you can't, I unlearned it. But it's really just creating a new train of thought, a new way to walk, new habits, new way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? And what I've been telling myself is like, that way of thinking was in some way protecting you, and it helped you get along with people. And I'm so grateful for that. And I'm grateful for whatever mechanism that was that taught me to dim down. But what I tell that part of me is like, those days are over. You don't have to protect yourself anymore. It is safe for you to show up. It is safe for you to be authentically Jessica. It is safe for you to want what you want. I used to have a lot of shame in being like, I want to be an actress. I want to be a singer. I was that kid. And people were like, girls, that's all you want to do? Like, you could be a doctor. You only, like, it was so much shame. And now I'm stepping up and saying, I want to be a successful YouTuber. I want my business to be successful. I got wants, and I'm allowed to want what I want. So I don't know if this rant made any lick of sense. I'm praying that it does. And I pray that it helps you too, if you're like me and you get in your head about what you should post, how you should show up. And even if it's not about content or social media, how you should show up at school, how you want to show up in your household, how you want to relate to other people. And you're like, I don't know. Tell that part of you that helps protect you and help to get you where you are, I thank you for your services. Thank you for keeping me safe. But in this season, as this version, this part of me wants to show up in whatever way that means for you. So I'm going to continue with this vlog. I think it's going to be the continuation of another vlog or a new one. Who knows? I might even edit this part out. Girl, in my head still. But I'm going to go get a much needed massage. This is going to be a really nice self-care week. I got the massage today. In a couple days, I'm getting my nails redone. I got to get my feet done. And I'm just really going to take care of my mind, because that's where I live for real. So, all right, let me stop yammering, because y'all know I can talk. I'll be right back. Y'all, that massage was everything that I needed and more. I am in so much pain, but in the best way. Like, I wanted to feel like this. It hurts so bad. She said, sis was like, oh baby, you need to stop carrying your child so much. And it was like, girl, she was just playing, but she said she could tell all up in here, and that's where it hurts. She recommended like some posture straps to help me just like sit with my arms back, as opposed to like this, and always just overcompensating, lifting. It's like, I'm a mama, I can't help it. But child, when I tell you, I feel insane right now, because that was like a very intense massage. And it's my fault. She was just like, how was this pressure? And she was just kind of dilly-dallying. It was our first time interacting with each other. So I was like, girl, you can go a little harder. And harder she went. And I wasn't expecting that. And I did not want to back down and be like, actually, go back up. But girl, she was in there. But I needed it. So I am about to go to Barnes & Noble. A new one just opened up over in this area, and me and Kobe we've been a few times. Actually, that's how I met my friend Suze and her son. We've been hanging out with them. We are enrolled in the same preschool and me class, but whenever I go, he's with me, and so I am always chasing after him. So I'm gonna go and just wander around, look for some new reads for August. It is the end of July. I am almost finished with This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. I read Midnight Feast earlier this month. Did I read anything else? Just 2 books this month. I try to read a book a week, but life be lifing, and I have a lot to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, realistically, reading 2 books a month is more your vibe. Like, I wish I could read more, but even doing 2, there was a point where I didn't even have time to do that. But with me designing the new Everyday Essential planners, which is essentially just like a planner, right? Just like you can use it just for everyday living. The Big Goals Action Plan planner was more of a 12-week, very focused, like task management situation or project management. thing. So it's like when I get free time, it's like, do I read? Do I work on content? Do I work on designing, work on the business? So that's why I haven't been reading that much. But nonetheless, let's go to Barnes and Noble and see what they got. And then I might treat myself to some coffee. Because when I get home, Kobe should be ready to go to bed to take a bath and all that stuff. Will is already doing all of that, so that's nice. But I don't want to fall asleep when he does. That's typically what I do. We try to watch a show together and I always fall asleep. So I'm gonna get me some coffee. And I just want some coffee. Shit. So that's what we're about to do. Oh, okay, I'll be right back. We can look at some books together. Okay, so I am in no means trying to read all of Lucy Foley's books this year, but I am in the mysteries and thrillers section, which has really been calling my name lately. And she just popped out. It's just like I didn't read this one, so I might get this one. But I also want to read a story by a Black author. I'm in the midst of finishing this. So good, so beautiful. Just about a couple, baby, that went through some things and they got a divorce, and it's just examining should they have. It's a really good book. I finished This Could Be Us. Before I finished this one, I didn't realize it was in a series, so this has been a fun light read. But baby, I be needing a page turn. Thrillers have just been my jam lately, so I might get not this one because I'm reading this one, but something else. What else you got? Kennedy Ryan. What's this? Kennedy Ryan is good, but it's super heavy. I think this is the basketball player one. No, it's not. She got another one. People were like, it is heavy. But I'm going to keep walking around and see what they got. So I've always wanted to read this book, but I'm a little bit nervous about it just because of what happens to them. I started reading like 25% of it a couple years ago, and I just couldn't handle what happens. I don't want to be a spoiler alert, but it's about a Black couple living their best lives, and then they take a trip to see somebody and something goes left. And it's kind of hard. I actually started reading this right before George Floyd happened, and I just couldn't even pick it up. The Known World, this is one of my favorite books by Edward P. Jones. It is such a beautiful book, just about what was going on at a plantation during slavery, and it's from different points of views and stuff like that. I can't find my copy, so I'm tempted to buy this one just to put it back in my library and to possibly read it. We'll see. I really like James McBride, so we'll see about this one. I don't know. We'll see. And then I picked this up, Curvy Girl Summer. I think my girl Amber had this, and I was watching her vlog recently, and I was like, oh, that might be something fun. So I have quite a few choices to make. I'm going to just sit here for a few seconds and go through my Goodreads list and make sure that I'm not just buying stuff for the sake of it. I have such a long list of stuff I want to read. So I'm like, just buy a book. Look if it's on Libby or at the library. So I'm just hanging out here for now. What you got so far?
I got mango and man cake.
Ooh. Oh, mango and man cake. That's. I will start a timer. Thank you. Of course. I love when people do accents with you, so you're not alone. Hey y'all, just checking in. It is raining outside, getting a little gloomy, so I'm losing my light. So I was like, let me talk shop with y'all for a little bit, take a little blow dryer break. I'm getting hot. I am sitting here watching my girl Jasmine Katrina. Y'all please follow her on YouTube, Instagram. I love her to life. Right now, she is literally talking about the I am not afraid to be seen trying Tumblr, which always makes my day. Jasmine, if you are just need like some pumping up, she's very vocal like about her faith and just getting in touch with God and representing Jesus. And she's a fashion girly, a makeup girly. She just loves like girly things. But I really, on top of that, I love her faith walk. I grew up in a church, super duper Christian. I've been in it my entire life. And when you grow up like that, sometimes you can be just like, I already know. I know that scripture. I know that. And you know, like in my 30s, I went through just like a spiritual, what is going on? Because sometimes as Christians, we can be a little funky. We can have like a little bit of attitude and all that. And it just made me just like, I love Jesus. I love God, but there has to be a different way that we show up as a community. So I was going through like this spiritual awakening. And now, like, and mind you, I still had a relationship with God and Jesus, but since the pandemic, and since we moved out to the burbs, I haven't been going to church or, you know, just like listen to worship, like all that. I'm gonna be honest. When you grow up in a church, there comes a point when you're just like, this kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? I've heard it all, seen it all, which is crazy because the more I live and breathe, the more I need God and Jesus. But you know, you just be like, eh. And I think God allows there to be room for you to question things and be curious about things and just try to find your own rhythm. You know, a lot of us that are preacher's kid, I'm not a preacher's kid, but I grew up with them, or, you know, just church goers, you kind of go through the motions. And just in these past, you know, since I've had my son, I've just been like, I want to get back. And Jasmine, watching her, just the way she talks about God and her passion has really inspired me to get back diligent in my version of my faith walk and what it means without being ritualistic and legalistic and just finding my own path with God. I've never, y'all don't come for me. I ain't never denounced the man or nothing like that. It just was like, I need more, you know, I'm just finding my own way. So I love to talk to her. So I'm just listening to Jasmine. Blew dry my hair. Me and my sister was talking about how just being a black woman is hard, child. If you get braids, they're going to tear your edges out. If you get a perm, you're going to get cancer. If you straighten your hair. Like, it is the middle of July. It is July 9th. Okay, can you see that? And I'm about to straighten my hair because Sometimes straightening hair for me becomes a protective style. Like if I was to step out that shower and just slick it back in the bun, and every day I would just wake up and gel it, wash it, and it would get so matted. Sometimes if I just flat iron it and put it in a bun or whatever, leave it down, my hair is a little bit more healthier than that. So just wanted to pop in and say hi while I'm doing this whole thing. I didn't even expect to go on that rant. I was just like, I'm losing my light. Just doing a little self-care, loving, and watching Jasmine, and just thought I'd pop in. So I'm gonna get back to doing this hair. It's only been about an hour. My son is with the babysitter. Thank God. My man is at the gym. He is working out, but before that he took his daughter back home with her mom. So I'm just kind of vibing and it feels so good. So I'm gonna get back to my hair, but I just wanted to pop in real quick.
The way my brain works, it's really been overwhelming for me, so I just kind of checked out. I have anxiety about maybe we don't end up homeless and heartbroken in the middle of Europe. I'm not scared. I'm not scared either.
This search was packed with whole office. I tell my family that I didn't know and was the right kind of town. And then eventually took too long and for my ex decided.
So this is the final looks of my hair. It turned out pretty good. It's super soft and healthy. I got my inches back. I had got like a big cut. I don't know what month it was. I'd be lying. Maybe February. And it's nice to see the length back. Like I said, this is easier to handle, hop out the bed with a toddler hairstyle than me. Like I said, I would wash my hair, condition it, and just throw it in a ponytail, and the mitts will be matted mess, and it just gets tangled and dry. This I keep up. I do minimal products. I just basically did this Tresemme heat protectant that I got a while ago, some bogus Revlon flat irons. I do like this as I am naturally. Leave-in conditioner and just some Tresemme shampoo and conditioner. And to go to bed tonight, I'm gonna just flip my hair over, pull it all forward, and like a top knot bun, like so, and just wrap it around like that. Booyah, just a little situation. And then sleep with a bonnet on. When I wake up and take it out, my hair will be curled. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but a couple of the sides had like a little deep wave going. It's because I had those in a ponytail. This side didn't really do it because I had just finished flat ironing it. But that's it. This is my little wash, condition, flat iron situation. So our babysitter just texted and was just like, hey, he's getting cranky and sleepy, which is about right. It's about to be 6, so I'm about to just do the mom thing. He already had a late lunch, but he might be ready for like a sandwich, you know, just like a little dinner. Do that, bath time, brush the teeth, all that, say our prayers, get him in the bed, and then I think I'm gonna try to just get some work done. I am working on a new planner that's coming out in the fall, so I could work on that for a little bit, and then just rest. Tomorrow he has his 2-year-old appointment, so we have to wake up early for that, clean up the whole shindig. I might vlog some of it, we shall see, but I will check back in with you all either tonight or tomorrow. I'll let you know. Bye. So this passage was just from, oh, my battery about to die, was from Isaiah 11:2, and it just says, "And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord." Basically saying, you're not alone in this. You got the Holy Spirit, with you. And basically this devotional was just about how God gives us moms nudges, gives us people nudges, like, when your intuition, your spirit, the Holy Spirit is like, something ain't right, or go over there and say I love you, X, Y, and Z. And it was just saying that we're not alone in this journey of motherhood or in this journey of life, period, and that we should really listen to those nudges, like those inklings, like go back and lock the back door, or just go over there, put your phone down, sit down with your child, or tell your partner you love them, or stop and drink some, whatever those nudges are, is to really listen to them. So I like to start my day off with this mom specific devotional because my son is a toddler now. He'll be 2 in a few days, and he is, just doing the toddlery things, which, I just pray for patience and peace as I'm dealing with a growing human who's only been on this earth for 2 years. He's saying no, just being really resistant to change. So I was also watching this video. I can link it in the description. It's from this lady I've been following since I've had him, and her name is Emma Hubbard. Before I started devotional, and it's like the easy way to dramatically reduce toddler tantrums, and the one before that was like, do these 4 tips to like just help with meltdowns. So I'm just, just like in this season, wow, it's not super easy. Like, oh, just, sit here, play with a ball and chill out. My son be like, no, I don't want to. Everything just takes so much longer. Like getting dressed is a battle. Getting out the door is a battle, so on and so forth. So I thought that was really appropriate for this time. And it's just like a good reminder to give him grace, give myself grace, and to not be so, we gotta go, to give myself more time to deal with all those things. Like he's interested in potty training. He doesn't want his diaper changed, but he don't want to sit, like it's just like a lot of resistance in our relationship. So I like to start with that. So this has been like a really simple devotional. Like they're not super long. They always have like these actionable steps or like a prayer at the bottom, and it's just like not super heavy, not super deep, but there's been a few times where I've had to reread stuff, and just because it really just like resonated with me. So that's what I do. I typically like to journal in the morning. I got this journal from Grit and Virtue over on Instagram. It is a linen journal. It's heavy duty. The paper is phenomenal, and each day just has like a little scripture or quote or prompt at the bottom. So I'm just spend just a few times doing that, only because I'm trying to teach myself to stop reaching for my phone first thing in the morning and just get my mind right. So there's this book called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, and she calls them your morning pages. And the idea is like right when you first wake up, our minds are cloudy, like we're processing what happened yesterday, last night, and instead of letting all that fodder, that mental fog just stay in your head, it's just to get it all out, right? And she's like, just write for 3 pages. The pages don't have to be, a scroll or anything crazy like that, but just get whatever is clouding your mind out. So sometimes I do morning pages. When I was going through that book, that's like a 6-week book that you go through, I was doing morning pages. Now sometimes I go on Pinterest and just look up, journal prompts for new moms, or journal prompts to start your day, whatever the case may be. So I think I'm gonna just do like a really quick gratitude journal, because I did not clean up the kitchen last night. I just passed out. So I just want to tidy up before our day starts. Kobe has his 2-year doctor's appointment today. I love his doctor so much. So I love seeing her. So I got to get his outfit ready. One thing I learned from the video is like he hates getting dressed. So instead of just being like, let's get dressed and fighting, to set out 2 different outfits and let him pick, and to get dressed with him so that I'm modeling the behavior. And I know this stuff won't change miraculously overnight, but it's helpful as opposed to just fighting. We'll see how he reacts to it. Brushing his teeth, she's like, just brush your teeth with him. And for the most part, I do that. But sometimes when it's time to go, it's time to go. And he not about that life. So I'm just going to sit here quietly, just just for a few minutes and just really tap into gratitude. And if you just hanging out and it's Saturday or whatever day, grab your journal too and just take a few minutes to just jot out. I'm just doing like 10 things I'm grateful for right now. That's it. I'm just in this kitchen cooking up some very healthy spaghetti. This weekend was Kobe's second birthday party. We had such a good time. My family came in from Detroit. Will's family came, spent the night. Like, we just had a house full of people. We was eating cake, ice cream, pizza, Taco Bell all weekend. And so I'm starting to feel it, drinking, all of that. And I'm just like, we gotta eat some fruits and veggies, you know what I'm saying? So yesterday I made like this baked chicken with vegetables and rice. It's from this girl on YouTube. I love her cooking. It's called Island Vibe Cooking. I will leave this down below. This is like a turkey spaghetti with hella veggies situation that I found on Pinterest that I've been using for years. I make the black version of spaghetti though. We got smoked paprika and a little bit of barbecue sauce. And just I be doing a little something. So I'm about to do that. And just cook a little something. I'm tired of eating out and eating in restaurants, and just this past like week or two has just been us on the go, just eating when we could. Y'all know I'm a chip fanatic. I just feel like I've had too much salt, too much coffee. Although I am about to brew a cup because I'm getting tired. It's like 4 o'clock and this is just like the second shift of mom life. So I gotta get my wits about me because we'll probably, after we eat, like go for a walk. Kobe got a water table for his birthday, so we'll probably play with that outside, do the bath, you know, the whole thing. And then I gotta clean, you know, just the night shift is just a lot. So I just want to perk up because I'm a little bit tired and just out of it from the weekend. But I figured I can vlog while I got some quiet time. Will is upstairs with Kobe, so I'm gonna just vlog a little bit. I'm gonna get the important parts going, then I'll be back. Now, one of the reasons why I really like this recipe, I'll be sure to link it below, it's from Pinterest, is that the spaghetti goes into the pot with all of the goodness. I don't know if I showed it, but I put chicken broth in here. I might add a little bit more water, and it's just a one pot pasta dish or whatever. I used to boil the noodles separately. This way it just cuts down on dishes and it all cooks together. So I like this like one pot meal situation. So what else is going on? Child, the birthday party. Y'all know I was stressing about the birthday party. It wasn't really too much to stress about, but it was just my first time throwing his birthday party. For his first birthday party, I was trying to really go all out and celebrate, but the day of his first birthday, he came down with a temperature of 104, 105. And he was having like seizure-like symptoms going on. Like, it was just like really bad and scary. So we canceled the party, obviously. And so I was kind of nervous about this party because it was just like, did I jinx myself? You know, like what could go wrong? And lately I've just been really working on not taking myself too seriously, not worrying too much about anything, and just praying as I go, as things like pop up or whatever that's out of my control. I'm a real control freak type of person. And that's where a lot of my anxiety stems from. It's just like me trying to be a little bit ahead of the game so that nothing surprises me. But when you walk in fear like that constantly, you're just a ball of anxiety. Like I'm always waiting for another shoe to drop or for something awful to happen, right? And so I think I was just a little bit nervous going in. And prior to the birthday, just like the past few months, I've just been really working on being present. I can't control it, laughing it off, not taking myself too seriously. Woo out the bam. Surely when you pray for things, when you're just like, God, help me, get rid of this anxiety, help me to stop living in fear, tests gonna arise. Y'all, I hate when stuff comes with the bra and it be bunched up. But anyway, let me come over here and wash my hands since I touched my titty. But so I was just a little bit stressed, but really trying to just enjoy the moment. Tell me why me and my sister, we go to Walmart. I got his cake from Walmart. Well, actually, we stopped in Party City the morning of the party. Just like, let's get some, just see, make sure I got everything, get extra balloons, whatever the case may be. Child, why in the world did the car battery just die on us? Like, we get back in the car with the balloons, like, okay, the next stop is Walmart to pick up his little cake. Child, the car wouldn't start. Luckily, my stepdad is a mechanic, and we live like 2 minutes away from Party City and Walmart and all that stuff, so they came and picked us up. But of course, I didn't know that Will puts the jumper cables under the tire compartment, because why would I know that? I feel like it used to be in the trunk, but whatever. I think he moved it during our move. This a little cricket. So what am I saying? We had to go to Walmart, and Walmart on a Saturday is not fun. Walmart not fun at all. I'm a Target girly, but we go get jumper cables, come back. This is all 2 hours before the party's supposed to start, and the party was 30 minutes away from us. I don't like being late. I don't like all of that. So I'm just, my sister was like, you about to crash and burn? I was like, nope, it just is what it is. As we get through that, get a new bag, just whatever. We get to the place with 15 minutes to spare, mind you. Start decorating. As I'm walking in, people are like, we can't come. We not going. We not that loop bop boop bop. Like literally as I'm walking in. I don't know if you planned the party, but you pay for the amount of people. So everybody RSVP'd well in advance, gave them reminders. Yeah, we'll be there. Ish happens. I understand. Life happens. So I wasn't even tripping on it. Old Jessica would have been livid, but I was just like, what can you do? I can't do anything about them not being there. The deposit's been paid. We got to pay it regardless of who show up and don't. And we just still had a ball. Still set everything up as if the 50 people that was gonna come came, and we all just had a good time. But it was just a real big test on not letting things ruffle your feathers. Like, ish happened. So it wound up being a really good party. I didn't get any good footage because I'm learning as a mom, when you host, you gotta host. So I didn't even really get to interact with Kobe that much because he was off playing. People was coming in, checking in, asking me for questions, making me sign stuff, you know, like it was like. But from the pictures that my stepdad got and Will barely got, he looked like he had a good time. I'll insert some here, but it was a fun, stressful weekend. More stuff was going wrong, but I just was like, God, I give it to you. I'm not even gonna worry about it. And that worked out, because it's just like, why be stressed? The people still can't come. You being like, oh, it's not gonna make them appear. So why waste that energy? Why burn that energy off? So like I said, it's Monday, whatever day it is, July 15th. I'm just trying to get back into our routine. Let me show y'all. I kind of got it squared away a little bit, but Kobe got a ton of gifts. And so this is what our front room looks like right now. Just balloons and stuff. During that time, I spent some time like just trying to organize it and take some stuff upstairs. I built his water table because it's hot. It's like 90 something degrees, so I'm gonna take that upstairs. First of all, this front room still isn't done. I used to have a woman cave at my old house, and this is the formal living room or whatever, but I'm gonna use it as my woman cave. I still got some of the old prints that I need to pick up. I just haven't done it yet. But y'all, it's just like a mess. I got the family or the living, whatever you want to call it. I got this halfway situated. All of this was like a wreck. So that's why I said, like, I just want to have some coffee, even though I'm trying to wean myself off of it tonight, just because I gotta get back on schedule. So we're gonna cook, eat, go for a walk, play in the water table, live our best lives. Then I'm gonna do like a for real tidy up, because child, after a party, I didn't know. I just had no clue. Y'all mamas ain't tell me this house gonna go down. Y'all didn't let me know. So that's what I've been up to. Business wise, what's going on? Still getting pretty steady orders, which is awesome. I sold out. Hold on, excuse me. Sold out of some planners, which was really, I wasn't expecting that. Sold out of the tumblers. The tumblers came, but there was a little bit of a mishap, so we have to reproduce them. So that's happening. Content, I had so many good ideas. Like, so far I've been pretty consistent during the summer on YouTube, but the past 2 weekends I wasn't able to get to it, just because honestly, I just knew like this was gonna be a bit much, hosting people and cleaning up and all of that. So I just decided to give myself grace. So that's the business update. Personally, just in a better headspace than I've been in the past, just with that whole like, I give it to God. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to be present and do what I can do now. And I keep saying, like, don't take life so seriously. Like, just laugh it off. Let it be funny. Let it be easy. It gets to be easy. It gets to be fun. That's my motto. So I'm just going to finish up cooking. I'm actually going to listen to, I don't know if I showed y'all this book. I did not mean to go down this lady's rabbit hole, this author. I was actually trying to wean myself off of this, but I kind of got addicted. I've been in my thriller bag, particularly Lucy Foley books.
Morning sun radiating down through the glass. Coincidence or design?
I am currently listening to Lucy Foley's new book. It's called The Midnight Feast. I already read her book, The Paris Apartment, and what's the name of that other one? The Guest List. The little twists and turns and little affairs that people are having and their like ulterior motives, baby, be having me seated. What else did I read? I also read, so I'm reading The Midnight Feast, so I'm gonna listen to that while I'm cooking and trying to clean up. Midnight Feast, I read something. Oh, let me show y'all this one. I think I showed it to y'all, but still, let me show you. And Such a Bad Influencer by Olivia Munter. Apparently she has like a podcast that's super popular that people really, really love. I did not know anything about it. I'm just one of those bitches that I do judge books by their cover, and it was like, oh, such a bad influence. Like, what this about? And it's basically about this young girl that came out the womb, essentially an influencer, and her mom is like a Kris Jenner type character, and her sister is 10 years older and just wants her to be grounded, just like a regular girl. And this girl is like 16 or something, and so she's just trying to be her guiding light, like, don't get caught up. She's a millionaire, like millions of followers, always on the Today Show, just living that like Kylie Jenner type life, and her mom is a momager. She disappears, like just off of TikTok and Instagram, and it's really cool because it ties in Reddit and Lipstick Alley and Gossip Guru, just how people perceive other people and how we go on forums and gossip about them. And there's a lot of twists and turns. One twist I did not like 75% through the book, something happens and I was like, I don't like it. But I switched to the audiobook. I always like to listen to audiobooks while I'm cleaning. And the way they was acting, they was kind of giving it. So I was like, okay, let me just buckle my seatbelt in. And I'm so glad I did, because the ending is such a like wet that I felt like it was worth it. I was reading some of the reviews on Goodreads, and that's some of people's perspective is just like, there are some parts that's like, but this was also like a juicy, I don't know if you would call this a thriller. It has thrillery elements, but it's still just an examination of like social media and how we present ourselves and perceive ourselves, and how we're all trying to get rich quick off of this, and the people that profit off of it. So if you want a nice little key, get this. The Midnight Feast, you know what? It's not giving, but it is. How would I describe it? I like her books because they're always from multiple vantage points, like just different people's perspectives of a certain event. There's always an event that happens that's super mysterious and scandalous. It's set like on the seaside of somewhere in London or England, and we're just seeing the town people react. There's this lady who I pictured to kind of be like Gwyneth Paltrow as far as like Goop is concerned, and she just opened up this manor that's like a resort that rich people go to, but something happens and you get to see other people's, you know, just situations and all that. I'm trying not to spoil anything. This actually didn't get a lot of good reviews in comparison to her older books. Oh, my friend, her baby, oh my gosh, that's so nice. Oh, he's so cute. She named him 7. Oh, I would show the picture, but people want to post their children first, so I respect that, because I was the same way. It took me like a month before I showed Kobe on social media. But what was I saying? It didn't get a ton of good reviews, but I still like, it keeps me entertained. So I'm just about to do a little bit of listening, reading, and cleaning up, because this should be done in a few more minutes. So it's just an opportunity for me to catch up on my book. I'll check back in with you guys later. Bye.